of ivy on the wooden stair. Damp and tangled moss is growing everywhere. Moving back this hole with small blue stone, finding what was hidden and left here alone. Fingers touch the treasure hiding in the grave. Something from a season we pushed far away. Turn a circle and let the silver break. Hold the soft promise that we had to make. Maybe time is waiting underneath the green, where the garden has grown thick and lean. Lifting up the lid of the old cedar box, paper on the bottom where the cedar rocks. Dry packets of the seeds in yellow fold, letters written down in the autumn cold. Tracing out the words of a vow we swore, standing at the edge of the cellar door. Turn a circle and let the silver break. Hold the soft promise that we had to make. Maybe time is waiting underneath the green, where the garden has grown thick and lean. All the years of silence fall into the earth. Not a single word of the older word, just the sudden lifting of the cooling air. Knowing that the promise was still waiting there. Turn the circle and let the silver break. Hold the soft promise that we had to make. Maybe time is waiting underneath the green, where the garden has grown thick and lean. Seeds upon the pond, garden in the car.
Wisteria vines brush my skin, soft purple velvet on the stone. Low steps under my old shoes, walking these hills alone. My fingers touch the cool shell, finding a name I used to know. We swore to meet as leaves felt gold, a secret we have always told. The latches loose, the hinges wide, waiting for the peace inside. Scent of cedar in the breeze, deep red cherry in the clay. The heat of the longest summer, floating so quietly away. My fingers touch the cool shell, finding a name I used to know. We swore to meet as leaves felt gold, the secret we have always told. The latches loose, the hinges wide, waiting for the peace inside. Mine stays fixed in the wood, the Paper keeps the ink so dry, waiting in the garden shadows, underneath the shifting sky. 40 meters leaves felt gold, a secret we have always told. The latches loose, the hinges wide, waiting for the peace inside. The iron gate is open, the path is clear now. Oh,
I move the pine needles back from the ledge where the iron radiator sits beneath the hedge. My fingernails are stained with clay and earth, pulling at the shadows for all that they're worth. Beneath the layers of long and quiet cold, I found a circle made of metal, heavy and old. It feels like a weight I almost forgot to carry, a promise made to someone that I meant to marry. And it turns slow in the lock of the gate. I am finally here, though I am seasons too late. The promise is waiting in the silent gray. I am holding the life that I let slip away. I step over roots that have claimed the stone path past the hollow fountain, and the dry brick path the gate opens up on a hinge of orange hue, giving up the secrets that I always knew. There is light in the branches, filtered and thin, reminding me of how the story should begin. I am shedding the winter I wrapped around my chest, taking a breath while the world takes a rest. And it turns slow in the lock of the gate. I am finally here, though I am seasons too late. The promise is waiting in the silent gray. I am holding the life that I let slip away. The garden is wild, but the ground is still firm. Whatever we started has taken its turn. It is not the morning I once had in mind, but it is time to leave the bitterness behind. And it turns slow in the lock of the gate. I am finally here, though I am seasons too late. The promise is waiting in the silent gray. I am holding the life that I let slip away. The iron is warm in the palm of my
Buried briars cling to iron stone, clearing the weight. I stand alone beneath the weathered peak of the fair, where water settled in through sun and rain. My fingers brush the grit of heavy clay, and every shadowed leaf recalls the day we left. The words I've spoken in the dark. We left the meadow lose its time and spark, but underneath the weeds a door remains to wash away the years and wash the pain. A notched brass barrel rests against the soil, unlocked by time and pulled through patient toil. A metal box beneath the peeling slate, where folded paper waits beside the gate. A handwritten promise kept beneath the shade of every vow we made and left unmade. We left the words I've spoken in the dark. We let the meadow lose its time and spark, but underneath the weeds a door remains to wash away the years and wash the pains. The ink is faded, but the line is clear to meet again when skies have come and near. We left the words I've spoken in the dark. We let the meadow lose its time and its spark, but underneath the weeds a door remains to wash away the years and wash the pain.
Weeping willow leaves choke the old stone through damp moss lips where the frost sloughs off a strip of rusted copper in the muddy drain, left out in the cold autumn rain. The iron lid is heavy and the hinge is grown. I am standing in the garden all alone. If the world should turn and the weather breaks, we will mend the ground that the winter takes. There's a promise kept in their fertile clay, and the light gives way. A heavy tin box underneath the ferns, a page of blue ink that still burns, a dry paper packet of moraine. piles across the grey stones of the drainage. Touch my fingers, brush against the cold wet clay, where creeping ivy made a tangled stitch. A simple piece of tarnished brass appears, notched at the end like letters left unread. I wipe the mud away with steady palms and lift the lid from where the garden slept. The metal turns against the stubborn rust, a sound that wakes the shadows of the yard. And time is just a toy we run past, a promise written down upon the slate. The green is growing back where we were matched, and I am turning round to find the gate. I'm turning round to find the gate. The tin box rests inside the hollow wall, beside a packet. Try to care away the paper bolts, the ink of early spring, before the weather turned and drove away. The script is faded, but the pledge is clear to meet again when waters leave the stone. The flowers waited through the empty years to show me what was sown. Well, I was gone. The metal turns against the stubborn rust, a sound that wakes the shadows of the yard. And time is just a toy we unmatched, a promise written down upon the slate. The green is going back where we were matched, and I'm turning round to find the gate. I'm turning round to find the gate. With morning moisture still, the weeds have claimed to every border bed, yet something pulls me up the terraced hill to follow where the hidden pathway led. And time is just a toy we've unmatched, a promise written down upon the slate. The green is going back where we were matched, and I'm turning round to find the gate. I'm turning round to find the gate. The look is in my palm, the earth is warm. Kneeling on the wet stone, where the wild dock leaves grow, brushing back the damp gray moss we laid so long ago. Underneath the terrace step, a narrow shadow lies, small piece of yellowed bone that catches morning skies. Fingers trace the notches cut deep into the wooden heft, counting every empty year of what we proudly left. The earth still holds the promises buried deep within the dirt before the seasons turned around and turned our hands to hurt. I found the metal in the green, I turned the silver lid to look upon the little spark of everything we did. just